Hello, everyone. This is the 22nd and 24th President of the United States, Bjork. This program is brought to you by Scissors. Bet you can't eat just one. Hey, you can follow Ryan O'Connor at Wrangleshank on Instagram and Twitter. And if you like his work on the Bonehead comic, you can also watch his Bonehead cartoon. The link to these things and more can be found in the description. Furthermore, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to all things Wrangleshank and all things Ink the Book. Thank you. Ah.
It's time for Ink the Book Show with your host, Ryan O'Connor. And now, let's ink the book.
Hi. Welcome to the day. It's Ink the Book. Today we're doing page 190.5. Whatever that means. Oh man, I felt like I had something to say, but I don't know what it is. Anyway, it's the show where I ink my first graphic novel, Bonehead, just about every day. I'm learning how to do it. And come on in. Draw with me, won't you? I'm going to turn my camera around. I hope it doesn't fall off the little mount. It's feeling mighty loose these days. I'm going to put it at an angle so when my hand gets in the way, it won't be in the way. You dig? I went outside last night and had a cigar on the porch, and I got absolutely mauled by some mosquitoes. They only got my hands. Look at this hand. I don't know if you can see it. There are just on my palm. There's 3 in a row right here. I'm covered in aloe. Hey, crystallized pixels. Howdy do. Good to have you. So yeah, my hands are just drenched in aloe. And it's like you put the fire out on one of them, and then 7 more emerge. I don't know. I have at least 20 mosquito bites on this hand. At least. It's got to be close to 30 right on this hand. Then there's a couple in this hand. And then some on, there's a big one on my, right by my elbow. I wasn't even out there that long. I did catch the new Better Call Saul last night. Crystallized Pixel says, how's it going? It's going good. My voice is a little rough from I had a cough earlier this week. It seems like the cough is gone. But my also I've got a lot of mucus in my throat, but that's kind of always happening. But it's kind of especially much right now. So I'm like clearing my throat more than usual. But it's going good. We're drawing. It's a good place to start. You said you haven't seen the new episode of Better Call Saul. Oh, I was gonna wait for them all to drop and binge them. Ooh, that's a good idea. Yeah, I just went through rewatching the whole series on Netflix, except for the first batch of the current season. I think 5, or is it 6? I don't remember now. Um, but everything else is up there. And man, I think it's a stronger show than Breaking Bad, probably. Like when I look back on it, there's less sour notes to me than Breaking Bad. Like there's a couple things toward the middle to end of Breaking Bad where I'm like, yeah, yeah, yeah. But I want to rewatch Breaking Bad now. Agreed. You watched Breaking Bad before season 6. I think they learned a lot from making that show. Yeah. And I remember when they were first talking about maybe doing a Better Call Saul show, like when they were still ending Breaking Bad. I was like, I don't see that working out too well, but whatever. If they do it, I'll take it. Um, and just being surprised right away when Better Call Saul started and how much I was liking it. And it's gotten even better. Excuse me. You know, I should have muted my microphone before I did that. So here's the thing above this pyramid. said the actual cinematography is 1,000 times better, in your opinion. I was kind of feeling that it was like I noticed that last night too. Like it's looking really slick. Bonehead is ready. I want to say Bonehead is getting about. It's about 90% inked at this point, or at least 85. Oops, kind of overshot that a little. Yeah, it's let's see. This says 190.5. I know there's 100 or no, I'm sorry, 230 pages to the story, but then there's like but I added like I think 14 pages, and then there's additional pages that kind of like wrap around, including the covers and stuff. I want to say I've done at least 210 pages, and or 220. I think I must be close to out of 250. It might end up being 260 because I know I have to add some more pages, but we're getting close. The pile of finished pages is huge. It's like, I don't know, it's at least like 4 inches thick, I want to say. And then the pile of not finished pages is in another room, but it's getting smaller and smaller. When can you expect a copy at your local bookstore for purchase? I don't know. Because the next step is getting these all scanned in and colored, and who knows how long that's going to take. I have no idea. But I think what I want to do is once I'm able to get them scanned while I'm coloring it, I think I'm going to try and put together like 24-page issues together to kind of kill the waiting, just to have something to show. So I think that's what I'm going to do. We'll see if that makes sense and if it works out. He said, "You have to real pick one up one day, bro." Thank you. Appreciate that. It's exciting when you're working on something and it's starting to look like a real thing. You know? see. Here we are. And then these memories down here, I'm going to do those boxes with a pen. And a ruler. I think I'm finally done drawing those memories after that, though. Hopefully, after this page. I don't like having to bust out a ruler. And then he said, have you ever thought about making a Twitter account that you could post a quick little Bonehead comic strip to do regularly? I have kind of thought about that. Sorry, I just got a text. All right. I should do something, some quick little Bonehead things. That would be a good idea. I have thought about stuff like that, and then I feel like I never come up with anything, but I'll bet if I tried, I could. I should do that. There's this sliver of space in the sky in this place, and everything else is just white nothingness. see. I gotta clean up a lot of the stars on the last page because I was trying to be quick. I just kind of like plowed through them. There we go. I was saying yesterday I should just paint this straight black and then add the stars in later. It would go much quicker. I'm gonna add a bunch of stars into it anyway with the white, I think. He said, oh hey, Crimson's here too. Hello. First comic strip idea for you. Bonehead is complaining about a family reunion he has to go to. Pardon. It goes on about how much drama his family has. Then the last panel is him in a graveyard with skeletons and him saying the silent treatment. How typical. That's good. Why aren't you doing comic strips? Well, that's presumptuous. Are you doing comic strips? So you used to want to be an animator when you were younger. Oh, dude, you gotta animate. The problem with art and drawing is just how time-consuming it can be to get stuff made, but it's like when you have something finished, it's like the coolest thing. Like I was, I was talking to, I think yesterday about. My brother called me up the other day because he couldn't find uh, the Bonehead cartoon I made, and my nephews were asking to watch it before they went to bed. I was like, "Wow, that's cool." So I'm glad I made that. That was why I made the animation playlist on my YouTube channel, so it was easier to find. So we didn't have to scroll through a billion Ink the Book shows to get to it. Pardon me. I gotta do something about all this mucus that kind of collects in my throat. It bugs me. It's especially bad now because I'm getting over a cough, I think. But it probably doesn't help that I smoked a cigar last night. Actually, I think after this one, that was my last one. I think I'm not gonna be messing with the cigars anymore for a while. Oh yeah, then I have to get the ruler out for these little squares down here. Okay. Aye. Oh man, am I not on the screen? Dang it. I don't know how long I've been doing that. Let's see. I'm in the zone. Do people still say that? Is that a 90s thing? Words like zone sound very 90s to me. Oh, you said the merch store looks great. Thank you. Yeah, I got did I show you Crimson? I don't know. I I got a couple shirts. I got this Ink the Book Show shirt. It's bright yellow. I don't know if the camera is doing it all that much justice. But then I got this Bonehead logo shirt. There's a design on there that has Bonehead underneath it, but I just wanted the logo. And then my mom just showed me that she got some shirts too. I think she got a couple with that alligator guy, and then one with the Robo Ape. Let's see. She got them for my nephews, or my nieces and nephews, or something. You love the coffee mug? I guess you can get them all on mugs or shirts or stickers or whatever you like. I'm like, there's the Ink the Book Show design that you can get as a mug, where it's just a logo for Ink the Book Show. And there's a special one that I made where I put the logo on the other side, and it's only available as a mug. So it's a lefty mug, and I'm waiting for that to show up because I ordered one of those for me. Oh yeah. The cat with the coffee. Coffee! I like that too. I drew that, like, I don't know, a couple of years ago with the intention that it would be a coffee mug someday. Oh yeah, because I made it a coffee mug. I have a handful of them sitting in my closet. I think that was way before I ever put it up on the TeePublic shop. Let me do all these vertical lines first. I think they're supposed to be parallel to these lines, really. Oops. I don't think I'm making these as parallel as I thought I was. I certainly didn't pencil them that way. Hey, caramba. Sloppy. Yeah, and I put the, just before I came on here, I put the link somewhere on my, the rank, what do you call it? The Linktree link on my Twitch about page. Pardon me. I'm trying to put that link everywhere I can just so it's there. Because I want people to be able to, like, find everything. So I think it's got the link to the Bonehead cartoon that I made in the playlist of all my animation, I'm pretty sure, of that's up on my YouTube. And it's got a link to the YouTube channel, link to the Twitch. It's got a link to the Discord. It's got a link to the TeePublic shop. I'm trying to think what else. That might be it. In any case, too many things to remember for me to remember. Okay, I think that'll work. Let me. All right. Oh, cool. Good to hear. I just put that up, so happy to hear you found it like right away. That means it's working. Okay, back to the brush. Though, actually, maybe I'll do these with this pen too. because they're supposed to be faint. I might go too thick with the brush. Okay, so this, I don't like this arrangement. Let me see if I got pencil here. Because it looks like it's a comet, right? I don't want it to look like that. You said you have music screaming in your ears. You can still hear mother snoring in the next room. And she won't admit that she's a snorer. If a doctor heard, they'd have her on a CPAP machine. Yeah, my dad, I guess, has been recommended a CPAP machine, but he doesn't want to use one. I know my roommate's dad is on one. Okay, I think that'll work a little bit better. Just don't want it to look like a comet. It's 1 o'clock. I should respond to that text I got a little while ago. Let me see. Okay. Oh yeah, I read that. Oh, here, I'm gonna mute. 1 minute. Okay, sorry. Had to make some plans with somebody. So we are drawing. That's all. Um, man, if I was talking about something before, I don't remember. No, I think I was just talking about the merge or something. Let's see. Oh, I should be getting the pair of Jordan Peterson books today. Was it 12 Rules for Life and Beyond Order, which I've listened to the audiobook of 12 Rules for Life a couple times, and I just I've been meaning to check out Beyond Order, and I haven't. So I've got the pair of books coming today. They might be sitting on my doorstep as we speak. I don't know. Okay. This should be raised. There's like this wall. There's this flame that sits above the pyramid. He's in this mythical place, or this strange place. And it's all like loose symbolism, I guess, probably. I don't know. I didn't overthink it. I just kind of drew. Or I just made it kind of my first impulse, how I imagined this place. It's kind of like a purgatory kind of thing, I think. gonna paint it black. I'll do these ones. I'm not gonna pencil in more. I'll just dot a bunch in after the fact with the white. So the one thing I was able to glean from the link tree so far, at least last time I looked, last night, the YouTube link got the most clicks, and the Discord nobody's touched so far. Just kind of interesting. Everything else is like, I mean, and all of them are pretty low use right now, but that was my first little snapshot. Of what people are clicking on. He said, Discord is where your community will go. So regular followers. Yeah, right. So what I've been posting on there on the Discord is I haven't been doing it so much lately, but I've got stuff in mind. There's this one channel on the Discord where I post like stuff I liked when I was a kid, like toys and books and cartoons. I don't know, stuff I liked when I was a kid, and then I post just random sketchbook stuff. I think I might do more like Netflix doodles. I did a marker drawing of Saul Goodman when I was watching an episode one night. I posted some penciled doodle caricatures of Jerry and Elaine from Seinfeld. Oof, this does not look like a star. And I post the links to the show when I go live. Let's see. Oh, on one channel I posted a link to a Spotify playlist that I listen to all the time. Let's see, you said. No, I was just, I'm not getting hung up on it. I was just interested to see what people were clicking on right away, I guess. Because if you don't get the views and clicks, you get down more than. Yeah. No, I'm not. You know, this is all just getting started. Like, once I got some books out there, this will be a big old happy family. So this is what I'm doing for the next, I don't know, forever. I mean, making books, making animation. This is the gig. And the thing is, it's like, even if I'm not making money at it or anything, like, this is what I'll be doing. Because it's just, this is the stuff that I need to get out of me, whether it makes sense or not. Like, this might not even be a good book. Like, I think it is. I think it's shaping up to be a good one. Decent, anyway. But, it's like, I just got to tell stories about these cartoon characters rolling around in my head. And I like to make stuff for me to have, like all those t-shirt designs on the shop. Like, that's just, it's kind of like, I don't know if it's just narcissistic, but it's like, I like my stuff and I like being able to have like tangible objects of stuff I made. So I just think it would be cool to have that stuff out there. I think this page is the last page. Yeah. Oh, I'm so happy. The last page, these squares. So these are the last ones right over here. That is good news. I do not enjoy having to be so deliberate with my lines. Oh, wait. I think there's one more thing over here. It's good to keep track of progress as long as you don't get hung up on it, because it's the big deterrent for new streamers. Yeah, no. And you know, I'm happy. I think I'm right around 50 subscribers on YouTube, and I just got a new subscriber yesterday. On Twitch, I'm just below 25, so I'm at 24 on Twitch. I think 48 on YouTube, which, you know, that's huge that I've got like like you say, I think I'm doing great so far. For as I'm not. For someone who's just doing his own thing. Mumbling to himself. I think that's pretty decent. And it's always climbing. And I'm just honored that anybody cares at all. Like the artists that I watch, like some of them even get hung up on, subscribers and viewers and stuff. And they've got like G.I. Joe and, Transformers and like real properties under their belt. It's like I know I don't have that draw, so just that anybody's showing up is good news for me, I feel like. You know what? I'll do it again. I'll Oh, you said some start to get greedy and push for followers and subs. Everybody's up my butt today. Sorry, I'm getting more texts. Ay caramba! Why? Half of this doesn't have to come to me. It's work stuff. Let me check something out real quick. Okay. But what were we saying? Try to lure people in with things they'll do if they get it. And people want to see it and start throwing gift subs and stuff around. And most of the time they can't afford it. Let me check something out real quick. This is Sorry, I'm looking at something work related while I'm trying to do this. Okay, let me respond to this person now. Till the 17th. Okay. Hopefully, nobody ever talks to me again. Sorry. No, it's just, this is when I'm home. The whole wide world needs me when I'm at home. Okay. Here's this. If you do remember, if you do want to get known more, just rate another artist streamer. A lot of people from other communities will swing by and check out others, and if you were to stop for 5 minutes and say hi and answer the streamer's questions, because they usually ask you what you were doing. Right. Here we go. I saw this some kind of like high def image of the sun recently on Twitter or something. That was amazing. It looks like it's furry or something. It's like that much fire just covering the surface of the sun. It just, like, all these billions and billions of flames. It just looks like it's hairy, but it's wild looking. What else? And last night I saw this image of, I don't know, of it was like just the they said it was like the deepest image of the universe. I've seen this one before, where you just see thousands and thousands of galaxies and things spinning around the universe. They're all different angles and stuff, just floating there in space. It's like this picture is just filled with these red, white, blue galaxies, and then in between them, like in the distance, you just see like more points of light in the back. Like it's just like there's no plain spot. Like like if you look close, like it's faintly like just faint pinpoints of stars throughout this whole picture, and it's like mind bending. It's like as many grains of sand are on the beach. That's how many stars are in the sky. It almost makes me feel like we're just like mitochondria or something, and we're just like part of a bigger organism or something. That's that's always kind of a thing in the back of my head. Okay. My last little memory squares. Hooray! I think it should actually be more this angle. That's okay. Ay, caramba. Let's see. Here's some squares. This is entertaining. This is my favorite part of the book. Oh, shoot, it's over. Okay, let's get the white thing. Okay. That's the end of that chapter. Okay. Moving on. So here is Bonehead. And Bonehead's talking to this snake about his life. And look, he's happy. So that's good. He's happy in this panel. He doesn't look quite as happy in that panel. There we go. There's his buck teeth. I don't know why I like to give characters buck teeth. Because I feel like I do that. I do give a lot of characters buck teeth. But I think it might subconsciously have something to do with when I was in kindergarten, I had my front 4 teeth removed. And so like I had my adult front 4 teeth when I was a little kid, and they were really big. And like I've grown into them but like I kind of had these. At least I always thought so, that they were like these big teeth in the front of my face, like all throughout elementary school. Here's his tie. And back here. Now this snake was just looking kind of creepy at the start, and now he's looking positively evil, I think. These heavy eyebrows that hang over his eyes. Oh, my stomach's growling. I don't know where I got the idea for these big eyebrows that hang over his eyes and cast this shadow. I feel like I might have gotten the idea for that from somewhere, but I don't know what it could be. I like it. Almost there. Hey, look at this. Somebody else is in here. What are we drawing? This is my first graphic novel. I'm making it happen. So this is a comic called Bonehead, and we're getting close to the end of it. It's going to be like a 250-page book, and this is like it says 190, but it's probably closer to 210 or 220 pages that we're on. So I draw this just about every day. I'm inking. And right now, Bonehead is floating through some weird netherworld kind of place. And this snake is kind of like the devil. He's trying to claim Bonehead's soul. It's just this weird little chunk toward the end of the book that I kind of added at the last minute. We're almost done with this page. So yeah, I'm just trying to trick myself into making a graphic novel. So the whole book is pretty much drawn. I'm just inking it every day on here on Twitch, on YouTube. And I should say the story is about this little bucktooth skull-headed character, Bonehead, and he works at a poison factory, and he's kind of a goof off, and he decides at the beginning of the book he's going to get his life together, so he's going to get a promotion at work at the poison factory. He's going to ask his girlfriend to marry him, and then he finds out that his bosses have been working on some secret project and that they're going to be closing the factory for good. So Bonehead ends up stealing their top secret project so they can't close the factory. And then it ends up getting him wrapped up in this big sci-fi fiasco. That's my quick pitch of the book. There's also there's a link tree on my about me section of the Twitch, but I also put it in the description of the videos after the stream, and where you can there'll be a link to a Bonehead cartoon I made. There's a 16-minute Bonehead cartoon, which it's not as epic as this book is intended to be, but it's just kind of like a cool, funny little cartoon that I made a couple years ago about all the characters. I feel like I look like I have some kind of disease. I got all these mosquito bites all over my hand. It's looking kind of freaky every time I catch a glimpse of it. The only reason I'm not going insane scratching my hands off this because I just drenched them in aloe right before coming on here. Okay, so that's page 190.5. And then tomorrow evening, I'll be doing the next one. So let's see if I can do this without busting the camera. Oh, see, it's loose. I'm gonna have to do something about that. Well, oh, sorry. I thought I missed a comment, but Crimson says lots of pages. Let's see if I can turn this the other way. It's not as loose, but it's still loose. I might have to get a new setup. I don't know what I got to replace, the camera or like the entire camera or what. But yeah, lots of pages, always pages. So anyway, this has been Ink the Book Show. I'm Ryan. I think I'm gonna get something to eat real quick, and then I've got my day job ahead of me. And then tomorrow I'll be back. Tomorrow evening, I'll be back with another page. And hopefully I'll find some time to get more sketchbook drawings posted. I used to do that every day. Every single day I was able to make time for it. And lately that doesn't seem to be the case. But we'll get back into the swing of things. Anyway, bye everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. Keep on watching. And if you like this at all, click around for some other videos. Or, there's plenty of stuff in that link tree that might be of interest. Anyway, goodbye everybody. Appreciate you. Be good to your mother.